Hello, guys. I'm Pastor Ed Milad with Patch the Way. Today, we are going to be focusing on how to acquire preferred customers, preferred customer plus, and how the whole program works, how the loyalty program works for your preferred customers and preferred customer plus. Sort of a tongue twister, but I hope that you guys enjoyed today's presentation. It's designed so that we can really grasp the way the system works and how it can benefit your business. How I've looked at a lot of and spoke to a lot of people that are making all the incentive trips. And the trick of it all, the common denominator is that they are all acquiring preferred customers. Now, I'll show you a little bit later if we have time in our back office how you can make money not just on the regular retail profit bonus, but also on the other bonuses as well, which is truly amazing how LifeWave is going out of their ways to be able to help us to make money. And so I'll show you the presentation. I'll also will give you some scripts, which we've been using for the last 2 weeks. I show you the script that we use to get 10 customers within the last 2 weeks, preferred customers, retail customers, and preferred customer plus. This is a little trick that Vicky and I did because we were at a point, I believe she had 66 points, and we're like, okay, we thought we had 75. Something happened with the ranking that we didn't make it to have those points because if we had ranked like we were hoping to do, we would have had well over 200 points. But so we had to rethink, remodel, restructure, and to do it the best way right now because there was no time for ranking up or no time for any other ways of making points was to go to the preferred customer program. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we'll watch a really quick video that will show you the presentation, of course, how the program works. And hopefully you get to see and get really excited about this. And why is this not hiding? Let me hide the floating thing. Okay. So we will show you how there's a quick video that we're going to watch. It's a little bit old because it talks about the InTouch app that we have, which is not available anymore. We have the LifeWave now, which is 30 days free. And then if you want to continue using it, it's a great program. We have many videos showcasing that program. But today we are showing you, are you leveraging the preferred customer program with LifeWave to grow your business? So let's watch this video real quick and then we'll go to the rest of the presentation.
Living the LifeWave lifestyle makes everything more.
There's no sound.
Don't know why the sound went away, but I'll have it right now.
And now you're echoing.
Living the LifeWave lifestyle makes everything more rewarding. We highly value our customers who continuously choose our patented health technology designed to redefine the future of wellness. And we are thrilled for you to discover the rewards of our preferred customer program. With the PC program, we are happy to provide a way for customers to enjoy wholesale pricing, the convenience of a qualifying monthly subscription order, loyalty samples, access to the LifeWave InTouch app, a LifeWave referral link, and pre-populated LifeWave shopping cart with no annual enrollment fee. Wholesale pricing unlocks savings of up to 30% on LifeWave products, plus the added convenience of a monthly subscription order arriving on your doorstep each month. The PC program also rewards those who maintain an ongoing monthly subscription order with free 10-patch LifeWave product samples and access to tools that will help them understand more about the LifeWave way of life. Here's how PC loyalty samples work. After every 3 monthly subscription orders, preferred customers will receive a free loyalty sample with the following qualifying order: After 12 consecutive months of receiving a monthly subscription order, they will receive a full-size, regular sleeve of LifeWave patches or a single Alavita skincare item. Sharing LifeWave is fun and rewarding. All PCs receive a personal website URL with access to a pre-populated shopping cart. Start sharing by simply pre-populating a virtual LifeWave shopping cart with recommended products and sending the link to others. It's easy to set up and makes buying LifeWave products that much easier for potential customers. Preferred customers also receive access to the LifeWave InTouch app, which is an incredible resource for product and program education and a great way to share LifeWave. The power of LifeWave in the palm of their hand. How exciting! To join the preferred customer program, simply schedule a qualifying monthly subscription order. It really is that easy. Visit lifewave.com and start experiencing the incredible benefits of the preferred customer program today.
All right. So, am I okay,
You're
Vic?
echoing. You're
Echoing?
echoing.
All right. Let me take that sound off. How about now? We're good?
You're not echoing. Great, great, great.
All right. So let's look at the summary and the changes that are here with this program. You might have heard a lot of this. We're just recapping it real quick. Both programs used to have swag, but no longer the swag, meaning hats and gloves and all kind of stuff they used to send. Everything's changing to receiving the samples. Okay. As a LifeWave Preferred customer, you'll receive one round of sample royalties, or they call loyalty samples, that include the four loyalty samples with 13 months or 12 months, I believe it is. So very difference is that the LifeWave Preferred Customer Plus, the only difference is that it goes every I believe it's every 3 months they receive a free samples. With the PC Plus, they receive a sample every month. The difference is that they will have to pay $25 a year. Okay, so what happens after the yearly runs out? No problem. They'll renew with their $25 and they will continue to get that samples. PC customers will receive 12 loyalty samples over the year instead of 6-month sample that it is with the PC Plus. So every other month with a PC, every month with a PC Plus. The free annual subscription renewal currently awarded to PC customers will go away. The new way of free product credits are earned will change, and how that changes, we're going to talk about it in the next couple of slides. All right, so the elements that are staying the same is a way that you become a preferred customers by setting up a recurring MSO or monthly subscription order, okay, with your BV. Now, the way that it become a preferred customer plus is by setting the same thing, an MSO, but you have to pay the $25 renewal fee. And other things that benefit for both PC and PC Plus receive, such as a cart builder, a referral link, wholesale pricing, and that all remains the same, which is really cool. The referral link, guys, is where they want to be at. Why? Because if somebody says to them, this is a little bit too expensive, you can say, great, let me show you a way that you can receive your products for free. And everybody loves to have free products, right? As long as you, and we'll talk a little bit about it in the next couple of slides, but there is a way for them to make free products. The loyalty samples, both for the PC and the PC Plus customers, will be eligible for loyalty samples, which are 10 samples. Okay, so it's not the full sleeve, it's only 10 of them. They're tiny miniature ones. I used to have a whole bunch of them, but Vicky loved to use them and give them away, and that's what they're for. I kept saving them, and she goes, "Isn't that for them to be given away?" I say, "Yes, Vicky," and but it's okay. We gave them away. We used them for our clients to build our customers and our clients. A qualifying order of any order, so they don't have to just order the sleeves. They can order the creams. They can order even one bottle of the Celergized evening or morning formula. That includes that MSO for your customers. Now, here is the example of the loyalty program. one sample automatically added for the fourth qualifying order every 3 consecutive MSOs. Okay. Now, that's a little bit contradicting, but I'll go back and see that how that works. The second, and it comes in as they receive it, it comes with their orders if they stay in the order. Now, for instance, if they go out of it, the order, they're not going to receive their sample. And so they shouldn't be waiting for that sample, right? Now, as a PC Plus, which is what I would ultimately let your customers and your clients know, because this is, you have everything every month, you get a different loyalty um, sample pack, right? So all PC Plus customers must pay an annual basis to retain their status, and they can receive the repeating rounds of loyalty samples. As long as they stay in the program, they'll receive all the samples. And the great thing about it is that they're testing the products. For instance, they'll have X39 to start with, and then all of a sudden they'll try Eon. And they're like, wait a minute, I really feel different. I feel rest. I feel that I can sleep better. The glutathione, they feel like they're not getting sick, or they just feel great with a detox, and they're sleeping better with a silent night. So all these products, the samples, of course, it's not a full 30 months, but they can change it. They can go back and say, you know what, I really like, let's say for instance, they are with the X39, that's their standing order. They can go in there, very simple, and change their order to a next product. Like for instance, they go through three of them and they really like the Eon. They can change the X39 and swap it for the Eon, right? And that is exactly what this program works, so that they can always test those products. At the end of the 12 months, guys, they get to order one of the single or primary sleeves that we have, excluding X39 or X49. They can get a free Alavita, they can get a SP6, they can get a full sleeve of carnosine and any of the other patches that they tried throughout the program. Now, the enhancements to this program is that PC member receives $100 credit that they can be used towards a free product every 3 customers. Now, listen to me carefully. Every 3 customers, they receive $99 for free. We have clients that are so static. Nikki called me the other day and she said, one of my clients just called me like, why they're receiving free products because they're sharing it with other people. And LifeWave makes it very simple and very easy to be able to share a link. It's a pre-populated cart link that you PC and PC Plus customers can send to their people that they want to share with. But the most important part of it, you got to remember, the PC and the PC Plus does not make an added BV. All they get is this credit towards their future orders. Now you may say, what if they have 10 or 20 preferred customers that they're sharing with? That collective gets stored, and so they can order other products with that order that their account is being held on. So they're not stuck at $100. They can keep piling it up so that they can even order their own products, and they can pay with it with this credit that they have. PC Plus members are currently required to enable a setting to have a share program points apply. Will no longer be necessary, and points will be automatically applied. So there was a stipulation that you had to click on, but everything's automatic now. The PC Plus members can earn multiple $100 credits in every month, every increment of 3 customers they refer, or 2 customers plus a personal order. So I want you to pay attention to that last section that I just read right there. I said 2, right? I said 3, right? But now LifeWave is counting their own order as their third order. So it's really, really cool, because LifeWave is adding your order that you're saying, let's say you pretend you're a preferred customer, that order is counted. And so all you need to get is actually 2 people plus your order that gives you $100. So you start getting your products in for free, which is really, really cool. So another enhancement is that the share program points can currently be applied to a patch items only with the enhancements. Share program is applied to any product, okay? And the PC Plus renewal fee. The minimum referral customer subtotal requirements will be removed. Any orders with the BV value will be counted as a qualifying order. And also, a PC member will be able to track their progress towards their rewards. And this on this side of the screen right here, you can see this is how their back office looks like. It's very simple. It's not like the brand partners back office. It has account settings, their orders, how they can change their monthly orders, their addresses, their payment options, annual subscription. Here's a pre-populated cart. When they click on this, I tested it today. It's really cool. It's even very simple. You name it, you put on the product, you go back to it, and you can copy and ship it and send it and put in an email or text or whatever, and somebody gets it. When you go to the share program, you can see all your orders and you can see how it's accumulating for your free order, right? If you hit loyalty programs, you can also see all the products. And I can't show it to you live because YouTube will not make this available because it has a name and address and so forth. But I looked through it. You guys can look at it. I'm sure, David, you have 150,000 preferred customers, so I'm sure it's a lot easier for you to see to go through all your customers and so forth. So I'm kidding, David. I know. Well, maybe you do. So here is I'm now I'm shifting our talk and I'm almost done, but I want to give you this. Vicky's got some um scripts that I gave to her. I didn't give her this script because this is a personal that we use, but I'm sure she can share with you all the other ones as I go through it. You can copy and paste them, or you can look at this later on. Or actually, Vicky, I'll have her to post it in a really nice WhatsApp post so that you guys can copy and paste it. So this is what we said 2 weeks ago. I said, family, friend, whoever it was, I want to share something personal with you. We are now just 2 weeks away from the Hawaii incentive trip deadline, and we're so close. We only need 8 points to qualify. The trip is something we have been working so hard with faith and consistency and truly within the reach. But we cannot cross the line alone. We feel led if you feel led to support us, here are the current point options. And I gave the options for 1 point. It's 99.95. 2 points, which would be the core, is $295. 4 points would be the advance at $535, and 6 points for $975. And I didn't put the last the 8 points because I just thought it was a little bit too much. And I say each option comes with a powerful products that you can use yourself or bless somebody else with it. Whether it is 1 point or more, every bit helps. We will be incredibly grateful for any support as you push us through the 2 final weeks. We are willing to, if you're willing to help, message me directly, and we'll personally assist you with placing that order. Thank you for staying there with us. It means more than you know. And that personal message that we gave, I also did it as a phone call, and I also did it face to face. Now, today's call, which with the LifeWave Connect, we recorded and it will be available by tonight, so you guys can watch that. Alicia Orso, I believe was her last name. I'm sorry if I messed that up, but she was incredible. You guys are really, really gonna love it. One thing that I remember that she says is a lot easier to say no to a text or an email. But it's a lot harder if you get somebody on the call or if you see somebody face to face. And I tested both of them. And trust me, you have to kind of, when people said, this is kind of like you're asking their permission. Can I share something with you? And I'm led to the next slide that we have. Here's a warm script. Okay, you can either take a screenshot of this, or I'm sure Vicky has been sharing it with us. Let me see. You've shared it with us, Vicky, on the chat yet? Okay, not yet. So
Would you like me to put it in the chat?
If you can start putting them in the chat, that'd be really nice. So this is a warm introductory script. Of course, it's to help you with your personal, you can copy this verbatim and you can send it. Of course, I took away the trip because, for we want us to be able to use this all the time. So I says, I wanted to share something with you that I have personally been using and I and really appreciate. If it's a wearable technology that works with your body in a very unique way. Okay. It says there are no drugs. There's nothing that is going into your body. Okay. And it goes on to say, simply reflects a specific wavelength of light back into the skin to support your own body's natural processes. What most people notice first is better sleep, better energy, improved recovery, and overall balance. Notice I'm not claiming any diseases. Okay, it's very important that you do that, especially if you put in this through social media. Okay, now when you're talking to somebody, one-on-one is your thing. Just don't what happens if we over and believe that we can over exaggerate something, then people are a little standoffish and they're like, is this for real? I'm not sure if I truly believe this. So it's better to let them know just very simple things. Everyone experience is personal, but the feedback that has been very encouraging. Would you be open to trying it for 30 days and seeing how your body can respond to it? I will walk you through the exact how to use it and how to stay connected during this whole process. So this is a very warm introduction script to LifeWave. Notice I didn't say LifeWave, I didn't say X39, I didn't say Eon or anything else. Why is that? I didn't say any of that because we don't want people to start going to Google, to start going somewhere and trying to find out what this technology is all about. Why? It's not because we're being deceptive, it's because most people are they how can I say this in a nice politically correct way? I'm going to say it as I am. Okay, that's the best way that I can say it. If somebody told me about this, I will go into YouTube, I will go into Google, I will go into any other bad PR and find out anything bad. Is this LifeWave legit? Right? And you go to Reddit, you go to all these different places trying to find out if there's something wrong. And guess what? If you're looking for something wrong, you're going to find it. Okay, you're going to find people bad mouthing any company in the world all the time. So this way you're not saying names. All you are is you're making an intriguing. You're making something that people are want to really learn about, And if it's not for them, it could be for somebody else. Now, the next slide that I have here is for a short text. Okay. It says, hey, and I'll say, I wouldn't just say, hey, I would probably put their name there. Okay. Because make it personal. John, I have been using a wearable technology that supports a body's at the body's at a cellular level. It is simple to use, and many people are experiencing better sleep, more energy, and faster recovery. Would you be open to learning how it works and possibly trying it for a month? I can explain it in just a few minutes. And see, this is an open end. So you're asking them to get back to you, right? You're asking them their permission because you don't want to dump onto them all this information. Oh, X39 activates GHKCU and all this. And people are like, what? What? Like it just a lot of it goes over their headaches. Of course, there are people that are doctors and health professionals that can understand that, but it is so much easier to be able to send something that is simple. And that's what Alicia on today's Connect call was talking about. Make it simple. And the simpler you make it, the better that your clients are going to be. Now, an educational approach is this. Have you ever heard about light-based wearable technology that works with your own body? Right? And then it says this technology reflects light into the skin to stimulate a natural process inside the body. There are no chemicals, nothing absorbed. It's simple. It simply activates what is already there. Many people use it to support healthy aging, recovery, and overall vitality. If you're curious, I would love to show you how it works and see how it makes sense for you. No pressure at all. Just information and an opportunity to experience it. And again, you giving the people you're asking the people permission. Some people are going to say, you know, I had a client that I sent actually something similar to this, and he says, nope, I'm retired. And I said, great, then you have more time. And of course, I asked him a couple of permissions, and you have to respect, you have to know your boundaries. Don't step over people, especially if they're saying, I'm busy with my family right now. I have somebody in the hospital. Understand that everybody's going through different things. When they say no, that doesn't necessarily means no to you or no to what you're asking them. It just means that the time might not be right. And the last script that we're going to talk about is a story-based script. And the reason why we put this is because I don't just want to give you information. I want to give you information that you can use, right? So for those that are on YouTube or are not in their live Zoom right now, you can screenshot this, you can use it, you can use a variation of it, so that it can help you. Ultimately, we want you to be able to share this incredible technology with the rest of the world. Don't look at just the cul-de-sac or the apartment complex that you live in. Look at this as a global phenomenon because it truly is. And that's how excited we are about this technology. Now, this one says, I started using this wearable technology because I was looking for something that supported my body naturally. Everybody wants to hear that. What impressed me is that it does not add anything to the body. Two, it works by stimulating a natural process that we already have, but that slows down as we age. Everybody's aging. You see, I want you to understand that there's a philosophy behind this to gather information from your customer or your friend or your client. I hate to say client and customer because we want to add this as a social sharing. So you're sharing the technology. I was talking to a brother of ours earlier, and we were talking about this is not about selling. This is about sharing. And if you're excited about something that you're sharing, something that it did for you, then man, you're going to be excited about this technology. And I have a testimony if we have time to share with you a little bit later. Since using it, it says, I have noticed positive changes and have seen other experience improvements in sleep, energy, recovery as well. Would you be open to trying it for 30 days and simply tracking how you feel? I would love to help you through this process. Now, all the scripts are designed for you to gather preferred customer, but there's one more thing that you need to do. Once somebody says, you know what, go ahead, send me some information, you better send it, and you better not wait 1 minute. You not better wait 10 or a day or 2, 3 day, a week or whatever. You better send it right away. Why is that? Because there the differences, and I always say this as in my business, the difference between a jeweler and another jeweler is not the type of jewelry that they carry. Some of us do have different jewelry, but the main thing is the service. How do you service your clients? How do you service your friends? How do you service your family? Do you go out of the way to helping them receive these products? Or do you just nonchalant say, you know what, they're going to order whenever they're going to order? It doesn't work that way. Some people, as a matter of fact, I took an order today with a sister in my church who's she had a total emergency right now, and I was like, oh my gosh, and I but to protect her privacy, I'm not going to say what it was or what happened, but it was totally incredible. And she says, could you help me do this order for me? I want to help you to get to Hawaii. And I'm like, oh my gosh, sister, I'm so honored to be able to do this for you. I dropped everything that I was doing. I got on my computer. I helped her with the order. I created an account for her. She gave me her credit card number because she trusts me, right? And then boom, we were done. And I said, but before we end this, sister, we're praying. And we went to the God's throne and prayed for the recovery of the emergency that she was having. Now, to me, that it's like such a blessing to be able to give to people time because they gave us time, right? So before I would have said, you know what, don't worry about it. You can do it some other time. I could have said that, but I wanted to get that order. And when I was placing the order, then what she told me about what was happening in her life. So anyhow, these are the four scripts. The last thing that you need to do once they say, go ahead, send me some information, is this: share your pre-populated what? Cart. You have to do this, brothers and sisters. I feel like I'm preaching right now. Preach, Pastor Ed. If we are not sure how to make a pre-populated cart, you are missing out. Now, you need to know there's a couple of videos that we created there on our YouTube channel that shows you how to create a pre-populated cart. That is so important to do and to help your clients with it because nobody wants to, and we're working, LifeWave's working really diligent this year on our shop experience because it's not that easy. I was on the phone with another brother in our church who was taking an order and he wasn't doing it in front of his computer, he was doing it on his phone. And it wasn't easy for him to create it. And I said, you know what? Go ahead and make the order and I'll go back in there and help you fix the order if we need to. And he trusts me. He says, go ahead and do it. Again, being the service, being a leadership servant. And that's the best thing that you can do. Do not think that people are going to just roll over the carpet for you. You know, you have to be that person to service them. You have to be the one to help them. And it's better, even the scripture tells us that it's more blessing to give than to receive. So give your time of people, give the service to them, and trust me, it will pay you back. Now, I am done. I'm going to take some questions and answers, and I'm going to stop sharing my screen so that you guys can ask me any questions that you may have. I do have some questions. If you guys don't have any, I can go through some of the Q&A that is there for us. So, David, got a
I
question.
just, no, it was great. Everything was wonderful and glad that you did this. One thing I do want to add on the bonus, the share program, that does not include tax and shipping.
Okay, it's good.
So the credit is towards the product, not shipping and tax.
That's
So you
good to
still
know.
have to pay
So
that.
you still have to pay that separately. And
Yes.
let me ask you this. So the let's say X39 is 99.95, right? So that is one order. They're not counting BV, right? They're counting dollar amounts, correct?
Right. Correct.
Okay. So yes, that's really good. Thank you, brother, for helping me with that. Leslie, you have a question?
Sorry. Yes. Can we be a preferred plus customer and also be a brand partner so we could have a monthly thing coming in the samples and just have an active order that way? No.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
What I would suggest is that you will get a family member that's not living your home so
Okay.
that they can be the preferred customer for you and you know they're paying for it with their own credit card
Uh-huh.
and you can get in touch with them so you can receive. I've heard of people doing that, but
Uh-huh.
it's got to be somebody with another email address. So that's really big happening right now, guys, because some people have become preferred customers and they use their same emails to become brand partners. And that is being in the industry, that's a big no-no. And so what they're doing is they're canceling those people's orders and those people's MSO. So being in the lookout, always use somebody else's or a new email address so that you can not have any of these problems. Now, what I personally do, anybody that is a PC or PC Plus that wants to become a brand partner, I have them call LifeWave. Now there is a button that says join and you can join and be a part of a brand partner and no longer a PC, but I don't trust that. And the reason I don't trust it because I've seen it where it still replicates both. They have both of their websites open. Now, what have you experienced from that, David? Any issues?
Yeah, I've done it both ways. I haven't had any issues, fortunately, like you have. But I normally just say, look, let's call the company and cancel out your preferred customer plus, and then we get you in as a brand partner.
Good, good. And that way it's easier, right? That way you don't have to like, oh my gosh, something happened. I'm not getting my order because you do it the right way. You cancel one out and get into another one. Hopefully in the future there'll be a way that they can it doesn't replicate another email address because that that goes to a problem. But good question, Leslie. Hopefully, I was able to answer your question. Any other questions, guys?
I'll ask one more if it's
Good.
okay.
Go ahead.
When we have somebody that was a brand partner and they didn't pay their yearly renewal, they automatically go into a customer status. Is that correct?
Yes. They
Okay, and
become
then are they just like a regular retail customer status with the same sign-on information and that kind of thing?
I believe they have the same they cannot buy wholesale. It's a retail
It's a retail position.
account.
Okay, okay.
So it's 30% more and above.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
it's best that, now they're lenient a little bit if you miss an order, if you miss a month, like something happens, credit card got messed up or whatever. David, do you have an example of that?
You can do 2 months.
2 months.
You can skip 2 months, and then you still have your benefits. But if you miss more than 2 months, then you get pushed down.
Okay, and
To
then to
go ahead
retail. Okay,
to
sorry.
retail,
And
right?
then if they want to be a brand partner again, I have to wait 6 months before they can become a brand partner again, correct?
No, they can. Well, you're talking two different things now.
Okay.
Uh, if they're a preferred customer and they don't pay the renewal, they go to retail.
Okay.
So if they decide they want to be a preferred customer again, all they have to do is pay their renewal and place a monthly subscription order,
Okay, got
and
it.
then they're back.
Mhm.
Then they're back as a PC Plus customer.
Okay.
For a brand partner, they can come back in immediately, but what would happen is that they stay with you. As an example, you signed me up,
Uh-huh.
okay, and I didn't renew,
Yes.
and it went past my extended 30 days. So now I come to you, I said, Leslie, I'm sorry. I just completely forgot and I want to come back in.
Mhm.
So as long as I'm coming back in and I'm coming in the same leg, I'm going to go to the bottom of that leg, though. I'm not going to
Okay.
keep my position, but I will go to the bottom of that leg and I can just pay the renewal and an order. For the 6 months is when you can move them to either side.
Oh, okay. Okay. S- Okay. I get that now. That makes sense. Thanks, David. I appreciate
Mhm.
it.
All right. Any other questions? I have some FAQs that we can go through if you guys like to. I don't want to go there unless you have any questions. Debbie, Elsie, have any questions? Good to see you, Elsie.
Good, thanks.
All right. So here's one of the questions. Is this available in any country? And it's available in all the countries now. What changes will be made to prefer customer programs? We talked a little bit about the changes. What if a preferred customer wants to upgrade to a PC Plus program? It's very easy to do. They can do that. Once a preferred customer completes the MSO, they will be given the opportunity to upgrade by paying the $25 fee. When they choose that option, they will be upgraded to the PC Plus program. Will the way the PC Plus program sign up is different than a preferred customer? No, it's very simple. There's two options. When you go to make an order, it asks you, how do you want to pay? Do you want to pay as a preferred customer? Actually, it starts with a retail customer, a preferred customer, or preferred customer plus. Okay, that's the three options that they're asking. Will the way of a PC, next question. What if a PC Plus customer fails to pay their renewal fee? David answered that. He says they're giving you two options about David, question though. Do you have to ask permission or it's an automatic thing that you can miss this 2 months?
It's automatic. I
Or
believe it's an automatic because that's what the resource said that back in the back office when I was viewing that stuff
okay,
that
great.
they have 2 months that they can do it. I don't think you have to, but I think after 2 months, then the system automatically kicks you out.
And they become retail customers.
Right.
So it's a good idea when you see you prefer customers and they're missing an order, and just follow through your back office. You see your customers. Be the service person to your clients, because you know what? It could be an error on the credit card. The credit card could have been
Mhm.
expired, and they're
Exactly.
waiting for their products to come in. And if you're not watching it, they'll be like, "Well, if you didn't care, what do I care?" Then they'll drop off, and then you don't have that retail customer happy, right? How long does the PC program subscription last? It lasts for 1 year and it's $25. For the next following year, they have to apply again. They have to pay the $25 to renew. And I believe they either get sent an email or it might be, I haven't seen it yet. Do you know, David, if they get, how do they get notified?
If I'm not mistaken, it's an email
It's an email.
that they
Okay,
get notified.
right. Next question says, what if a PC Plus program cancels their MSO? If a PC Plus member cancels their MSO, they will remain as part of the program until their renewal date ends, but it will not be able to take advantage of the wholesale pricing. If they fail to pay the renewal fee, they will be downgraded from the PC program to a retail customer. Okay. What if the existing retail customer creates an MSO and pays a $25 fee? They will be upgraded to the PC Plus program. So very simple. Is the annual renew fee refundable? No, it's not refundable. Once they pay for it, that's it. You're not going to get your money back. Can a PC member miss or skip a month in a year we kind of answer that. They can skip up to 2 months. All right. And lastly, it says if the share program, can a PC member earn more than $100 of the credit? Yes, they can earn more if the customer they refer purchases more products or any given month, or if they refer to more customers and place another personal order or refer three or more customers, they will accrue their credit. The number of credits they can accrue is not limited. So that's kind of cool. Will the PC member share the program credits be automatically applied to any other orders? Yes, they will be applied. They will no longer be required to enable a setting to have a share program's points applied. That's going out. Will those credits have an expiration date or will they be used at any time? Credits will expire after 2 months. Okay, you get that? You have to place your order, get your products, or your credit will be gone. So it's not going to be there for a whole year. Make sure when you have your rewards, you have your credit, go ahead and use it. Especially if you have more than one free monthly use. Go ahead and place an order. I mean, the products don't expire, so there's just a expiration date. But that, how can I say that? Just be cautious. Okay. I'll tell you later. What makes a qualifying order for purpose of a share program? The only requirement for a refer customer order is to count towards a PC Plus program. Um, any orders with a BV value will count as a qualifying order. Okay, so that's something good to know, right? Anything that has BV, it could be 32 BV. I believe one of the lotions is only 32 BV. Guess what? It counts as their MSO. That's something really good to know. It's different from a PC. You have to have 55, 110, or 200, right? But with a PC Plus, you don't have to, anything with a now, is there something with smaller than 32 BV? I don't think there is it, honey? Do you know? My other honey. Yeah, both of the honeys are shaking there. That's funny. Will existing PC Plus member loyalty program rewards continue? Um, the current reward program will reset when the new program begins. All right. The last loyalty samples, can they choose Alavita products? Yes, that's pretty cool. They can use the cream, they can use the day and nighttime or under the eye. What is that one called, honey?
Revive eye cream.
Five eye cream. Well, how come my other honey didn't answer? He's
He's
muted.
muted.
I lip synced.
He lip sync. All right, so I do have one more thing I'm going to share with you before I'm done, And that is, if I can get to my, okay, close this one. All right. Now, I found a really cool thing in the back office is a booklet that you guys can print. And this booklet talks all about, it's a handbook for the preferred customers. It talks about the overview, the samples, how to use a cart builder. So what I could do for you is, look, this is, I'm going to copy it and I'm going to send it in the chat. Now, where is my chat? Here you go. All right, so this booklet is available for anybody, and I would suggest that I'm actually going to send it in um, the WhatsApp because I'm going to send it to all my clients that had um, have become a preferred customer, and I'm going to send them this booklet. The reason why, if they have any questions, it'll be there for them, and you guys can answer any of the questions that you may have. All right, so here I'm going to go look at the chat real quick. Vicky, thank you for sending all those stories. They look really nice there. All right, now let me share. Let me go to that share booklet again. All right, so I sent it on the chat and I put it in the WhatsApp. If you guys want to know where it is, just go to your back office, go to resources. There is a resource called Prefer Customers, and you're going to see all of the resources that you need. Really cool, though. I mean, to have this, and you don't have to kill the tree for it because you can just send it to them and they'll know all exactly how it works. There is no like, what is my price again? Because here are the prices that they're paying as a PC and or as a retail customer. It talks about the bundles and the prices and the FAQs. Okay. So that's a really cool little booklet that you can send to your clients that have become preferred customers. All right. So I'm so glad that we were able to finish and we finish in good timing. So thank you guys for being on the call tomorrow with Nikki is going to share a really good testimonial. Those testimonies are so encouraging to us. If you don't have anything that you're doing, I know if you're doing your business or meeting with your family, whatever, I totally understand. Life gets in the way a lot of the times, but carve out a little time for that because you be blessed by it. And of course, she posts it right away, but it's nothing like being there because you can ask questions for those people like, hey, how did you use that? Or where did you put that patch at? And you last call was so funny. I mean, I was crying. It was just so hysterical. Nikki did a great job. Just thinking about it right now, it just brings back all the memories of the things that were said on the call, but it was wonderful. We didn't make fun of anybody. It was just you had to be there, right? Right, David? It was just hilarious.
It's a Texas thing.
There's a Texas thing, so that's what it is. That's what it is. So anyhow, guys, oh, forgot about this. Saturday, we are going to meet our with Lorenzo. The reschedule for this one is going to be this Saturday. I'll repost it again so that we'll have the link and that's not hidden all the way up in a week ago of information, so you'll have it again. So God bless you all. Good night and take care. Bye-bye.
Good night. God bless.
Good night. God bless.